We're wanting to inspire girls to not just put their best foot forward in the game, but also all the opportunities outside of basketball. So because their career, whether it's in high school, college, or in the pros, is going to eventually end. So we're trying to guide girls in the right direction to make sure that their careers last long term, even outside of basketball.
Hi, and welcome to Kelly, where we talk about life, your life and my life. And through Kelly, we hope to inspire. I have Tamika Milburn on the show, and I have Jewell Carter on the show. And we're going to talk about what wonderful things you guys are doing in the community. You are owner of
Playmakers Basketball Royalties, which is home to the Atlanta Monarchs.
Okay, and what do you guys do?
We are a professional women's basketball team. We kind of took a spin on the pro side, and we wanted to involve the community. So we're a pro team, but we are a community-based professional organization that is servicing the community that pretty much supports us.
Okay. And so what are some kind of events that you would find your players part of?
Outside of playing, we've partnered with the Boys and Girls Club in Decatur,
okay.
The Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club in Decatur. We actually go out there once a week and we work with a group of girls out there. We partner with it's FBC, the Finest Basketball Club. We have several teams that we work with out there. We partner with several with Gwinnett Basketball League as well. And what we're doing is we're wanting to inspire girls to not just put their best foot forward in the game, but also all the opportunities outside of basketball. So because their career, whether it's in high school, college, or in the pros, is going to eventually end. So we're trying to guide girls in the right direction to make sure that their careers last long term, even outside of basketball.
Wow, that's nice. And Jewell, what do you do with the company?
I am the COO, and what I do, I kind of do the administrative work, behind the scenes type functions. So Tamika is the voice, obviously. She interacts with the players, different organizations, our sponsors, and like I said, I do the behind the scenes work.
Wow, I mean, what an inspiration. This is what I talk about all the time, is being a mentor to other people, and you guys are absolutely doing that. If somebody wanted to hire your, that's what they do, is hire your company, or if they wanted to, let's say that there was a school that wanted to have some of your players out, how do they get in touch with you? How do they do that? How do they arrange that?
Honestly, all they have to do is give us a call. Our phone number, our email addresses are on our website. It's on the Atlanta Monarchs website, as well as the Playmakers Basketball Royalties, which is pbroyalties.com. And we pretty much will work. If there's kids involved, we'll work with just about anybody, regardless of the size of the group. It can be a small group. We go up to Chatsworth and work, with kids in North Murray High School. So regardless of the size, we just want we want young girls to know, because at the end of the day, girls are slighted in sports. Yeah. We want young girls to know that there is somebody that's out there working to pave your way. So we'll work with anyone. All they have to do is just give us a call.
Wow. Tamika, what inspired you?
Like I said, I've never played basketball. I've never played any sport ever. So when I got out of the military, I was kind of lost. I met a couple of former WNBA players, and they were kind of lost because, the military was all I knew. It was what I did when I got out of high school. Basketball was all they knew, because that's what they did when I got out of high school. And, as I found my way, I earned my degree, went to school, I work for the government now. But as I found my way, it's like I had to find what my place was, and it was always teaching and, just trying to help people to improve upon what they're doing. So when I met the WNBA players, I'm like, there's a disconnect between high school and college and the pros, which is why a lot of the players are lost when they stop playing pro ball. So I wanted to start with the kids, and start bending those gaps between high school and college, and then college and the pros if they get that far. But I wanted to start with the kids and start kind of just mending those gaps so that they had better opportunities, especially with girls, that they have better opportunities, so that, some of the little setbacks that, we may be used to as adults, they're going to face those being athletes, but may not be ready for them. So we want to just be able to prepare our girls for that.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. What an analogy between what you went through coming out of the service, and you don't really think about that too much, about ball players, especially women, because men have a longevity in everything, and
they earn more salary, so they have more of a cushion when they come out.
Right. But that's awesome. I appreciate you guys and giving back to the community, because I always tell people that your community, to get your community to rise and to give back to your community, you're given to a whole slew of people. And thank you. We appreciate that. I have for you guys the Dun, dun,
Oh, wow.
dun, dun. Just some candy to remind you that you're a gift in life and you are giving to others. If you guys have, and I'll give you each like 30 seconds to give a young person some advice.
To just pretty much keep working. You know, we have a lot of players on our team, professional players who played in the WNBA, who played high level overseas basketball, and they've met challenges. You know, one of the things about recruiting players to play on our pro team is I want players who have a story. A lot of our players have stories. The main thing is the similarity between all of our players is they've overcome a lot of obstacles to get to where they are now. And there's going to be those obstacles, but just know that there's people that have your back. You know, will be in your corner. There's a lot of other people that'll be in your corner, and just keep working, regardless of what happens.
And Tamika, I have to ask you, I find that normally people who want to mentor kids is because they've had struggles also.
Right.
Was that also a...
I was a troubled child. I did. You know, I grew up in Philadelphia. You know, I love my mother. She was a single parent and she did everything she possibly could. But, you know, I was an older child and I did slip through some cracks. You know, one of the things that helped me was I was always really, really good in school. But I did. And I had some really good people throughout the military. Even when I got out of the military, that really just, no matter what happened, because I got in a lot of trouble. No matter what happened, they always believed in me, mm-hmm. and they didn't let me get kicked out of the military. Mm-hmm. They didn't, you know, they made sure I finished school. And for me, that's why I'm here, because that's what you're here for. You're here to inspire other people.
And sometimes, especially when you're going in a wayward direction, just having that one person that sticks
all
by you through everything, that gets you through.
Exactly.
What about you?
So I would just encourage young people to always believe in yourself, believe that you can achieve whatever you set out. I came from a very rough background, and I became formally educated, had a career in the Air Force, and right now I'm working at Emory University. Wow. And it's just a great opportunity for me to give back to the community, but never give up. There's always hope.
I love it. Thank you guys. You guys inspire me. Thank you so much. If you have any questions or you would like to find out further information about these guys, leave a comment below, and we hope that this segment educated and inspired you. Get out and do something for your community.
Great.